everybody, this is Claire Posniak again from Ricci Nomi, New York City. I'm here with our newest unboxing video, which is a very exciting new set that we have from Mahjong Stars here. Mahjong Stars, as you may know, is based in Los Angeles and they sell a variety of AMOS products. You may be familiar with AMOS from other unboxing videos we've done of their Prime Gear set and their Master set. They also make the famous auto tables such as the AMOS Rex. And they've come out with a special product just for the United States, which is called the AMOS Numbers set. And it is called that, as you may expect, because there are numbers on the tiles. This is intended to be something that's very approachable to Mahjong players getting into the game. I'm really excited to open it. I actually was able to win a lot of the credit towards this in AMOS Fest, the really cool and fun event that Mahjong Stars and AMOS and Psycho-Isam put on a couple weeks ago. So it came in the mail just now and we can open it together. All right, so let's see what's in here. So the first and most exciting bonus of this is that it comes in a carrying case right there. That is not the carrying case that a junk mat usually comes in. Now, if you're familiar with the typical AMOS junk mats, they come in these green bags that are not very sturdy. The tiles are in trays that go into little slots on the junk mat bags, which is not very reliable. Especially if you're carrying it like us in New York on the subway or, you know, in any situation. So this bag has a nice zipper. It also has some clips right here. So you can even snap it shut like that. So very secure carrying case. The fabric it's made out of is kind of canvas. So that also should be pretty sturdy and reliable over time, though time should tell. The handles buckle shut, which is another benefit, the double handle over the previous junk mats. Let's see what's inside. All right, where should we start? Let's start with the biggest piece. That's gonna be the junk mat. So as you guys are familiar with, very sturdy and reliable piece of what's basically rubber with a kind of nylon on top of it that makes the tiles easy to move on. The junk mat's been around forever. The other rails are in here right now. It kind of all snaps together. Oh look, there's half a 10K stick in there. Oh no. Well, regardless, the other pieces are in here. It all snaps together to make the surface that you play on when you play Mahjong. It's actually really necessary for protecting the tiles. You should never be putting them directly on a table. I've done it in my wild youth. I cannot recommend it to anybody. If you're not sure how to put it together, the box, I realized, actually does come with a diagram, so that's pretty helpful too. Really focusing on that kind of new user-friendly aspect. So let's see what else is in here. We have, very good, a compass. The compass has a 10K stick in it as well. So yeah, the compass, as we've gone over in previous videos, is intended to help, again, newer players or any player line up their discards neatly along the edge. It also says if you roll the dice, what number wall to break, and it tells you what wind you're sitting in. Gives you a place to put your Ricci stick and your dice. Even for experienced players, these can be kind of useful to have around. It makes the game look very neat. People aren't adjusting their walls all the time, that kind of thing. So compass is a great addition. Now, the most exciting reason that we're here too. So here's the number set, the actual numbers. So here you can see all these are the pinzu, the circle tiles. They're all numbered 1 through 9. I kind of like how it's kind of built into the numbers a little bit. Like they're kind of like cutting off the numbers to take up the space. I actually like that. I feel like it's very different for these designs, and I appreciate they didn't make the tile any smaller, the design on it, to make room for the number too. So that's really cool. Also, these cool long boxes so that it fits in the bag. That's pretty neat as well. That's new for this set. Here we have our wins, our dragons, an aggressive number of red 5s, which of course I appreciate. 4 of the red circle tiles, 2 red characters, and 2 red 5 so. Really nice. And we have the Manzu here. You can kind of see 1 through 9. This is the part that's really helpful for new players, so because they have trouble sometimes reading the Chinese characters. And here we have the bamboo. It also comes with, unfortunately, it looks like this kind of fell apart in transit. I myself am in New York, I'm not in LA. It came a long way to be here. This little box also covered with this point sticks inside, some of which have fallen loose in travel, but they are all here, including the dice, 4 of them. You only need 2 to play, and a win marker. So that's the new AMOS Numbers set. I'm really excited to play with it. It is $190, which might feel like a lot, but it's a pretty significant upgrade, especially in the carrying case. But also for newer players, kind of taking a look at the numbers on the tiles, it's going to make it'll make it a lot easier for Richinomi to teach Mahjong, having a set like this available. That's really user-friendly, easy to play with, easy to pack up and go with. Super excited. Thank you, Mahjong Stars, for selling us such an awesome product.